What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So yesterday, I know Comic-Con was going on, and I seen a whole bunch of trailers that I wanted to react to, but I was in the movies watching The Lion King, and I must say The Lion King was very, very good to me. Just my regular opinion as a moviegoer, and I just feel like they captured everything that you wanted to in The Lion King. They changed up some things so that the adults who saw Lion King as a kid couldn't go word for word with the animated series because it was certain times in the movie where you already know what's going to come, and I watched The Lion King as a kid so much that I memorized The Lion King animated Disney movie. Like, I just know what's going to go next, like just next. But they took a different approach and had it more mellow, especially with Scar. I don't know who played Scar. With Scar being not Jeremy Irons, but I mean the actor who played Scar and this CGI live adaptation was really good, really good. He was more intellectual, more melancholy than Jeremy Irons, because with the animation, when you have their face to show emotions and different, like, or like this, or like, it's more, you could be more animated, with your voice. And with this movie, knowing that the lion's face doesn't crack a smile, it doesn't show any emotion, it's just being a lion and a lion talking, they went that approach of just having it more mellow, because even with Mufasa and James Earl Jones, I just, when the opening scenes was, when Scar was like, yeah, as far as the lion's share, I got the small talent side of the gene pool, and then he was just like, yeah, I was first in line till the little hairball was born. And then it's in the animated series, Mufasa's like, is that a challenge? And then in this one, it was just, is that a challenge? So that's why I'm just kind of like totally different, and it's set apart from the animated movie till is in the movies right now. So that's why I'm just like totally different, and that's what made me feel different than the animated movie. The animated movie gave me more emotion than this one. This one is just for visual effects, to see that how visually it looks. It looks really good. And when Mufasa dies in the gorge, that still has a huge impact. Like, it was still huge, and it looks so real as Mufasa is climbing up the wall. Like, it was so looking realistic, as this how a lion would definitely try to get up a wall and it's slipping and falling. And then you still had the back out shot with Simba like, no, like, was really good. I see how they changed the dynamic with Shenzi being the lead hyena instead of just being, with Ed and the other one. So it's like, it's not just three. Shenzi's just the leader of all the hyenas. So I like how they changed that and just made Shenzi the head hyena. And even when Scar's be prepared, I see how they eased it in, because the whole time as he talked to the hyenas, he was doing his whole thing until the very end, and I was like, yeah, this works. And I agree with everyone how everyone says Timon and Pumbaa steal the movie. They definitely do. Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. I don't know who plays Timon, but I feel like they can definitely have their own standalone movie. They had me laughing the whole time they were on screen, and they did their own thing. It was some of the stuff that they used for the CG, for the animated movie, and it's mostly stuff that they did on their own, and I'm like, this what makes it more funny. And I feel like they could have did that through the whole movie. Like, you could have drawn from the animated movie and just made it your own Lion King movie. You could have just did it on your own, and something different that, as adults we can appreciate, because we're going to know the Lion King animated movie from start to finish because as a kid, we watched it a lot. So therefore, we memorize it. That's a movie that you memorize just like Friday. No lie. Like you know Friday front to back, every scene, every line. Lion King is synonymous with that. Like that's probably the first movie that people really became synonymous with and know from start to finish. I can't tell you Aladdin start to finish. I don't know Aladdin's lines start to finish, nor any Disney movie start to finish. It's just Lion King. That's how powerful that was as a kid. So when you had this, 2019 remake of Lion King, you could have made it your own Lion King movie. Nevertheless, I'm not mad at how they made it. I feel like it's very, very good. I give Lion King a 9 out of 10. Only because of some of the elements that sometimes it felt rushed. Like, okay, yeah, it just didn't really land for me. Some of the stuff, like with Donald Glover, playing an adult Simba, his voice just didn't land with how Simba was. It took a while for me to kind of get used to it. Same thing with Beyonce playing Nala. Although they did phenomenal jobs, it just felt like it didn't land for me, like how Matthew Broderick played Simba and I forgot whoever played Nala. It just didn't land until I had to keep watching. The other thing I did not like was Rafiki. When every time Rafiki talked, the music overshadowed his voice. I did not like that. Didn't like it. And then he only had like 3 lines in the movie. When in the animated movie, Rafiki talked a lot more. So I was looking forward to Rafiki, and then, he only has like 3 lines, and then the lines that he did say, the music is just over his voice, and I did not like that. Another big issue I had was when Donald Glover and Beyonce, who sound phenomenal when they sing together, it was the fact that in the jungle tonight, like, can you feel the love tonight? It was daytime. It's fucking afternoon. Like, don't do that. It's the afternoon. Like, don't sing it, can you feel the love tonight? And the daylight, it's still daylight outside. Like, I get that you want to see the lions interacting, but you could have made a set where it's dark and the moon is just gazing over everything. So you could have still had that feel of it's a big, huge full moon and it lights up everything, and it would have been way more better, especially with the waterfall and everything. Like, it would have looked really, really better with that, but probably didn't have the CGI budget for it. Who knows? So, if you guys enjoyed my review of The Lion King, like I said, I give it a 9 out of 10. I really love it. I hope you guys check it out. I know you guys are going to check it out because it's just a nostalgic movie feel. Me and my fiance wore our Lion King shirts yesterday. We had some matching Lion King shirts, and then we went to a couple stores afterwards. Everyone complimented us on our shirts, so that's how you know it is a huge draw. I feel like that is the movie of the summer. Check out Lion King, and if you like my review, subscribe to my channel, post a comment down below, and like the video. It's your boy, D Dyson. Peace.